Ladies and gentlemen, over 8 years ago, I started making videos on a regular basis, putting them up on the YouTubes. And one pattern and trend that emerged from that is people would be like, hey, I am going to watch your weather observations because I enjoy it or for whatever reason. And so I'm going to try to make this video about my weather observations, man. And I've gone crazy. I go crazy at the end of every month for like a day or two. And so I got like a day and a half left to lose my mind, not really have to make any sense except for putting together weather observations. And so we've been hit by a major, massive, catastrophic hurricane, Ida, which so far I've only heard has taken one life. Because like I said, coast people are pretty tough, smart, strong people. And so, see, but the dichotomy of we lost like over 1,000 people to the coronavirus today. It's so weird. I know I said I don't want to talk about weather. Oh, crap. Might get fired by you guys because I get to keep doing this show because you guys send in contributions and donations sometimes. Enough for me to pay my bills every month. So I better get back to putting out the good information. But so no, this totally horrible storm super screwed up a bunch of infrastructure, and now will continue to be a super major storm as it moves all the way up through like Alabama, Mississippi, Nashville, Kentucky, Virginia, these areas. And if I get the geography wrong, forgive me. I think people appreciate my weather observations, not necessarily my geography observations, but each person's different. So who am I to say? People might be like, are you drunk? And I'm like, nope, because alcohol is depressing. And these times are crazy and depressing. Although Monday, Tuesday is my weekend, so I try to force myself to be in a good mood. Or fire rainbow over West Virginia. This is very interesting looking. It was only like 2 months ago that entire skyscraper just collapsed into its own footprint in Miami. These are crazy days. That's not a weather observation either. But hey, if you've kept it together all through August, I salute you and I appreciate you. And you know, when you get weather events like this, you get like 10 or 20, 30% of the people who are like, hey, let's all stop and take time out to try and figure out exactly which page of the Bible we are on right now. Probably New Testament, Book of Revelation, or Matthew stuff. Who knows? I'm just saying it's been a common trend since Reagan. Oh no, did I just mention politics? Oh crap. So you've got this flash flood alligator literally going from Louisiana up to Rhode Island, Massachusetts. And then you've got this giant monsoon flood range coming up. These are very, very, very dangerous and serious and crazy weather days. So hang in there and help each other out where you can. And I do definitely think prayer works and prayer helps. I don't want to argue about it, though. I don't argue about anything and for the rest of the year. Okay, great? Yeah, that's a massive major storm with heavy rain bands. And this is going to keep on moving up and out as you have possible tornadic action happening up in the north central. If you're new here, you should know now, I'm kind of like a perpetual optimist. This is one of the most impressive flooding maps I've seen here since I've been at THORnews. And so Hurricane Ida did hit at Cat 4. And hurricanes are really like sky dragons that drop rain and have wind and lightning. So there's a sky dragon that will be flying over the northeast of the USA in the next few days. And in ongoing mythological fashion, Mount Etna is super erupting again. It has been very eruptious for years, like a year and a half. This year. I know, it's hard to keep track of time these days. And I'm not laughing because the world is falling apart. I'm laughing because I think we're going to pull through. But yeah, here's weather. And the earth is smoking just like a dragon. And so are some of the houses and structures. But other than the coronavirus, Americans have been doing a pretty good job of not getting killed in the natural disasters. We're doing much better than we were in 2017 or 2015. So, silver star for that, if I'm allowed to. Can you give people stars anymore? Jen Walton, excuse me, apple-sized hail. Yep, South Dakota. That's big hail. Iron lightning. Crazy days indeed, my friends. And thank you out there to all the first responders and definitely all the firemen and all the National Guard and all the Army that are helping with all these in the Air Force and the Marines and the Navy with all these rescues. And this is the LA Fire Department saying #one team. And that's what Earth and America needs to do in the near future, because it's going to be a rough fall and winter. And yeah, we got a plague to deal with on top of all this Ghostbuster type weather crazy shit, man. Speaking of planetary weather, we've got a 5th of 5 Pluto square Eris conjunction on the middle of October. It's going to be super crazy again, just like the end of August was. And remember, the sun woke up, or is waking up, a lot stronger and a lot faster than 99% of the people seem to predict. You know, the people who do make predictions and stuff. So that seems to be a major factor. And all the things. Oh, hey, look, another baby sunspot. Look at all these filament. Look at all this filament action. It's almost like a representation of Earth and all the places people are freaking out, like a map on the sun of all that energy popping off the sun like a mirror. No, I was just, hypothesizing, imagining shit. That's what we used to do here. Back in the day, before the world became all serious, all Grand Theft Crisis all the time. You know, did I mention I've been doing this for like 8 years? Yep. This is definitely some wild solar action. Snap, crackle, pop. I wonder if my protons are charged right now. Ooh. And through it all, there are always people like, man, you shouldn't be cussing. You know? This is so weird. But yeah, so this is mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours. And here you can see a shit ton of rain up in the northeast. And then it's wave after wave. And then there'll be another wave. And we are still watching out for the next type hurricane thingy. This seems to be underdone on the moisture and rain in the four corners, in my opinion. Maybe underdone in parts here. But this looks done decently. Like that's a solid 7 to 5 inches of rain in a giant swath. This is going to be a major event. I'm talking about now. Depression, Ida. And then this is still a lot of rain projected over the next 7 days in Louisiana from other storms. And then look at that just giant rain shaft up the volcano mountains in Mexico. I guess mentally I need to take a break, a day or two off. But I can't. I got my monthly fundraiser. It's like 4.5 days left. If you'd like to contribute, we greatly appreciate it. Caldor Fire, as viewed from the IR cam, as heavenly. Just now, backing down the ridge into the Tahoe Basin Dam. And they're evacuating Lake Tahoe in super duper major fashion now, because the wildfires have been insane. There have been a lot of fires in the West Coast volcano mountains this year. We were watching out in the ocean. And I find it's best to be paranoid. Like a little during peak hurricane season, which will last for about another 12 days. Weather observations. Dang, that wave rolling off Africa is big. So you got like fire dragons attacking the West Coast. Like rain dragons attacking the East Coast. And then you got more dragons rolling off Africa. We live in very interesting times. There's some highfalutin weather analysis. That's what I'm giving you. Highfalutin weather analysis. There's a shit ton of moisture, dude. Look how it's spiking into Texas. Pink is like super wet on this thing. And it is super wet here. But watch how that pops up. That is crazy. That was like, bang. See that? Yeah, dude. This storm is going to be an event. This dragon's got a little friend. Moisture dragon. So yeah, everybody stay on. I would stay weather aware. You never know when you might be in your own evacuation for super crazy shit happening in your town. So yeah, it's like 10 minutes of me saying, hey, red alert, because of the fires and because of the hurricanes. This is going to be quite the flooding event. So please stay cool and work together where you can. Help where you can. Okay, great. And pray where and when you can. Now, this is a lot of wildness happening. The energy is super duper mega intense. Can you feel it? And I think one or both or two or three of the volcanoes in Mexico and Guatemala erupted in the last day or two. Traffic sucks, but I do find that it helps to have good company. And playing Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire doesn't hurt. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. All right, so this wraps up this 11-minute weather observation fest for you. These are crazy days, but I'm grateful that I still get to be your Planetary Defense Commander and make videos and weather observations. And if you'd like to donate and contribute to make that dream of me continuing to give you guys weather observations continue, you can make a donation or contribution. I'm having a fundraiser right now for September to keep THORnews doing what it does. I only got $1,526 left to raise. You got a lot of ways you can contribute. And I appreciate you. And thank you to everybody out there. Thank you, Astro Fight Club. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Pink Wolf Girl. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, John. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Mad Motifs. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Ed. Thank you to all the weather lovers out there. Okay, pretty please. God bless everyone. Sky dragons, dude. Fire dragons. Volcano dragons. People dragons? Nah, there's no such thing as a people dragon. Whoa. Look, there's the pulse again. One of the observations I've made for years and years now is that, like, there's a giant pulse of rain that just starts to pulse up during summer season. But it's almost fall. What's it talking about? Okay. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Peace out. Talk to you soon.